All glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Double honors to the Elders of Great Millstone. Today, I want to talk about the truth about water and bottles of water. How we've been misled information about these name brand water. Before I get into that, let's get more understanding about the levels of water. What I got in front of me is a alkaline pH chart, which is pH stands for potential hydrogen. Now we got a cart is numbered from 1 to 10. Now 7, which is in the middle, is neutral. 7 in the middle is neutral. Everything to the left of 7 basically is no life towards it. It's acidic. Everything towards the right of 7 is alkaline. Now all name brand, all brand with the caps, all brands of water are not alkaline at all. They fall under the category to the left of acidic. You know, now it's bad for your bottled water to be acidic. It's straight acid. How dangerous that is? Just would you go into a pool that is full of acid? That's our body right there. If the bottled water we drinking is not alkaline, it's not falling in the category to the right, which should be alkaline, that means that our body be more vulnerable to like disease and bacteria. So all the name brand that we drinking is mainly acidic, and that's real bad. So we get alkaline, our body get at a pH level throughout the food we eat. We make that up through vitamins, multivitamins, and all the acid family from like the blueberry, strawberry, and the greens to make our body alkaline at a good pH level. One thing I want to mention, the bottled water has to be at a 7.3, at least at a 7.3. It's real critical, because the blood alkaline pH level must be at the level of 7.3. If not, anything that's under 7.3 is really dead. There's no life towards it. But this is what they feed us. But mainly this is what they give us to drink. Now you got here all the name brands that we grew up watching. It might be a different company with a new name. And we got here the most popular brand, the most expensive brand, Fuji's. People think as soon as they buy this, you know, they feeling good because they spend more money. But you just buying the hype. That's all you're doing. You just buying the hype. Now I already explained about the level of the pH alkaline level. What level it gotta be on? At least it gotta fall at a 7.3 level according to the chart. If not anything less than 7.3, you just waste your time drinking it. You waste your time. Now this is a test to see all the most popular brands that people love to drink, to see if the number match. Now this is the first test purify life, you know. Now this is simply from tap water, because it's the same thing with these companies, with these filter companies. They just filter the water and put it in a plastic bottle and they sell it. Now that's one of the biggest scam. They charge us for water, which water is supposed to be for free, because 75% of our bodies is made out of water. So they'll charge us something that's supposed to be for free. Now, one thing I want to mention, even though in this little clip it says 100% pass, but it's not really true. Because like I said before, it got to reach the chart I showed, the pH chart, the number. It's real critical when you're dealing with the blood pH level, because it's nothing but a reaction, a chemical reaction. It must be at a 7.3 pH level. Because I must bring that up, because in the video it's showing that even though it was under like 6, that it gave 100% pass. But at the end of the day, you know, you do your own research to find out the correct number that it got to be in, and you will see it will say 7.3, to be more specific, 7.365 when you actually do your own research. And I want to bring out a scripture, Proverbs 11:1. A false balance A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is a delight. Even the cart, everything you do in life got to be balanced. Dealing that, the stuff that we do, we eat, we drink. Even we got to exercise. We got to keep that balance every week. You got everything. This scripture might seem simple, but the simple thing can be the most powerful thing in your life. A false balance is abomination. What happens when you don't eat the right food? You can have a cheat day when you crave something, but what happens when you don't eat the right food and drink alkaline water? Your body becomes sick. It becomes acid. When it becomes acid, your body is more vulnerable of getting sick from bacteria or diseases. Same thing if you don't exercise. If you get the exercise, you get lazy, you don't exercise for like a couple of days or weeks or months, you start to put on weight, depending on your body type, on your metabolism. The bottles of water that we drink, that they made, the bottles of water that we drink is made out of chemicals. And the more we reuse it and wash it, we just releasing chemicals into the bottled water that we drink over and over. And if you do put your bottled water and heat it up in the microwave, you just releasing the chemicals at a faster rate. Now when you take a look at these bottles of water, not just bottles of water, anything that's in a plastic container, a plastic bottle, which have like water, soda, and juice, when you look at the bottom and there's a triangle, it should, for like waters, sodas, and juice, it should be in the category of number 1. Now the category is listed from 1 to 7. Just to be curious, next time you go shopping, look for these numbers. Anything that's made out of plastic, water, soda, juice is in the category of number 1. Just use it just one time and that's it. If you buy like a plastic container, like for example, that contain for like food, anything dealing with food or beverage that have number 3, 6, 7 is the most dangerous one. And why is that? It have chemicals in it that affect your hormones. And for men, it have a chemical that in it that manipulate our hormones, dealing with releasing estrogen, which we all know that's what females produce. And that's one of the causes why this last generation act like females. And another list of numbers you should look out for: 2, 4, 5. If you see a number 2, 4, 5 at the bottom of your bottle of water or plastic container, do not put it in the microwave at all. And people have their little personal bottle containers that also have chemicals in it. And little by little, chemicals will get stripped by the property. And that chemical will slightly get into your water, little by little. And that should be in the category, the personal bottles that people have for like years or months, it falls in the category number 7. But the solution to all this is buying a stainless bottle of water. And that's the solution of it. Before I leave, I want to get a scripture from the book of Psalms 10 and 8. He is talking about the least, the Baker family that run this world. he seated in the lurking place of the valley, which is their council. They brief about what they're gonna do in the next couple of years. In the secret place do he murder the innocent. Who's the innocent? That's the Israelites, blacks, Latinos, Native American. He's murdered behind the scenes because he sit back and hire these sickos to poison us with the water. Overall, everything. Water, food, the air, but water. Water is life. Without water, we'll be dead. But they poison us with the water so we could go to the doctors and they give us prescription pills. And without water, our bodies misfunction when it's acidic. When your body is acidic, all your organs start to malfunction, and mainly your brain. And that causes us to get sick. And it reads on, his eyes are privily set against the poor. We are the poor. We are the poor and needy. But throughout research, we live in a time of information. There's solution to all this. But even though we still gonna be poor, there's ways to make your water alkaline. A cheap way. Me personally, I use lemon to put in my water. You can use baking soda to alkaline your water. Those one of the cheap ways to alkaline your water. And there's no excuse. Because all these name brand bars of water are useless, what I just showed throughout the test. But with that, shalom.